Hey, I am Dr. Jason O, and I'm here to help you set SMART goals. Now, what is a SMART goal? S.M.A.R.T. We're going to talk about that in today's lesson. My mission is to help you achieve your goals and make sure that they're goals that you got the guts and the gumption to go get. Hey, let's jump into it. So you're in digital marketing. You got the ball rolling. Maybe you did my niche course and you've picked out your perfect niche. You know your perfect customer, and you have your products that you want to sell or market or promote. And now you've also done some of the blueprints, models, training that I did in my other seminars and courses, and you've learned how you want to market them and how you want to get them out into the public. Great. You know your customer, you know where they are, you know what you have, and maybe you even just did the values chain seminar or class, and now you're familiar with how you're going to market it, what you're going to market, and where you're going to do it. Good for you. Now, let's talk about actually building some success, okay? And to do that, we need to set SMART goals. And where I've found a lot of people struggle is that they set goals that just don't meet the right criteria for their business. And then if they don't make it, well, then that's a letdown. And all of a sudden it's a scam and everybody's wrong and they're just trying to get my money. No, actually the problem is you failed at it, not that it's a scam or it's a failure. So I know that's hard to hear, but sometimes it is what it is. Okay, so let's get started. Let me ask you a question though. Did you ever hear about somebody who set the goal to run a marathon? Have you ever met somebody like that? And they say, "I'm going to run the Boston Marathon. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it." And then 5 years later, they still haven't done it, or 10 years later, and they never accomplished it. You ever wondered why that happens? Well, odds are it's because instead of signing up for sneakers, they signed up for a Snickers convention. You know what I mean? And they just said, skip that. You know, or how about this? I'm going to lose weight. It's the new year. I'm going to drop weight. And then on your way to the gym, you discover that there's a really good donut shop right next door to the gym. Funny how the name of the donut shop was Who You Kidding? Okay? Yeah, that's a good business idea. Somebody should open that. Anyway. When we set our goals, they have to be SMART goals. So let's dive into what SMART goals are and how you can use them to help you become more successful in your business. Let's get started. SMART is an acronym, S-M-A-R-T. Okay, so let's talk about S. It's specific. We want to set specific goals. All right, this means we want to be as detailed as possible about them. For me, one of my goals is to be recognized into the Double Comma Club Award or Circle. And what that is people who have achieved over $1 million in a specific ClickFunnels program. That's one of my goals. I've had several goals over the years though, but they were always very, very specific, especially in the martial arts world. You know, you would set a goal to become a black belt, but then you would need to achieve that. You would have to set smaller goals, you know, that I want to be a white belt, I want to be an orange belt, a yellow belt, a green belt, a purple belt, a blue belt, or whatever. And eventually you would do that over time. So that's a little different than what I want to talk about. It's not just big goals and micro goals. This is setting SMART goals altogether. And the first thing to make a goal SMART is to make it specific. So when you're setting your goals, I want you to think through exactly what you're trying to accomplish and what are some milestones to get you there. So let's say your goal is to grow your business. Well, I want to make $1 bazillion, Dr. Owen. This is what I want to do. Hey, that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. But let's set some more specific ones. Like, how about this? Let's get our first video to have 1,000 views. Okay. And then that's something that we can work on maybe. And then how about this? My first goal is to get my very first commission. Doesn't matter how, I don't care if it's $2. I just want to get my very first commission coming in. Okay, these are more specific. All right. Now you can even get finer tuned than that, and you can say, well, I want my first commission from this, or I want my first number of views on this particular TikTok platform, or I want it on YouTube, or I want it on Facebook, or I want it on Pinterest, or LinkedIn, or Twitter. Whatever it is, you want to make sure that your goal is specific, and it's specific enough to you that it's something that you understand clearly how that particular goal is going to get you to the end of the race. So, SMART goals: specific and motivating. The M is motivating. Does it motivate you to do it? You know, here's something that I learned with weight loss in my journey. A couple of years back, I wanted to drop some weight. I had gotten way too big. I wanted to get my weight down, and I set a goal to drop 100 pounds, and I found a way to do it. It was not easy, it was challenging, but I did it. But here's the thing, the system worked. It worked for me, it worked for my wife, it worked for my son, it's worked for several other people, and I dropped 100 pounds in just under 5 to 6 months, right in that range. My wife dropped close to 70 or 80 pounds in the same time frame. My son another 50 or 60 pounds in the same time frame. And it was very, very effective. It works. The system works. You shoot me an email if you'd like to know more about that. I'd be happy to share with you and talk about it, but that's not what this video is for. My point is that I found a solution that would get the job done. Here's what that solution required, though. You had to have a why. You had to know why you were doing what you were doing. And here's the thing. The reason that why was, whatever it is, had to be more important to you than the junk food, or eating all the stuff that you normally would eat that you didn't need to, or drinking that beer, or getting that candy bar. More for me, my hardest one to get over was stopping and getting a Monster at a gas station on the way home. You know, it has to be more important than that. You have to find a why that motivates you. Okay, why are you wanting to make more money? Why are you wanting to grow your business? Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you trying to achieve this goal? When you can narrow that and answer those questions, and you know the why, now you've got a goal that is much more likely to be achieved, or achievable at least. So you want to be specific, and you want to be motivating with your goal. So why is it motivating you? Well, I have set my goal to make $2,000 extra a month so that I can quit my job, and I want to live in Gulf Shores, Alabama, and live on the beach. Okay, whatever. First of all, you may want to get more than $2,000 a month if you're going to live in Gulf Shores, but either way, that's a realistic goal. You know, it's something that you could do, and it may be motivating for you. Why? Well, because I have allergies and my life is miserable up here, and I'm up north right now, and all this pollen and all these trees is just driving me crazy. And when I'm on the beach, I don't have that problem. So I want to live down there so that I can actually enjoy my life better. Now you're getting into a why that really may work for you. Okay, why am I doing this? For my health. Okay, I'm doing this so that I can live a happier life, a healthier life. That's a powerful why. You know, maybe your why do I want to lose weight? Well, maybe it's because your doctors told you that you have diabetes, and you want to be able to live longer so that you can see your grandkids grow older. That's one of the reasons that I had to deal with. That was my why, personally, with the weight loss. And when you find your why, your motivator, okay, it needs to be more powerful than any reason to cheat on that diet, or to keep you from breaking that goal. Okay, why do you set a goal to never have an affair in your marriage? Because divorce is freaking expensive. That's why. Okay, pain that causes is painful. That's why. You have a motivator. Okay, and that is a critical component to setting a SMART goal. Okay, specific, motivating, achievable. Okay, A is achievable. Is it really achievable? Here's what I mean by that. I have a friend of mine who went into digital affiliate marketing, and I love this guy to death. He's awesome. And he set his goal to earn $100,000 a month in his business. Very realistic goal. He could do that. It's been done by several other people. They've been able to get to it in a matter of 6 months to 2 years. It's something that he could do. $100,000 a month, it's possible. But is it probable? I don't know. That's up to him. If it's specific enough and it's motivating enough, is it achievable? So if it's achievable, we need to understand exactly what is going to take to achieve this goal. To achieve $100,000 a month, you basically whittle down, let's just say you're working 40 hours a week. Through that month, you're going to work out to about every minute of them 4 hours or 8 hours a day is going to cost you $9.58, okay, per minute. That's what you're working for, okay? And let me ask you this. If you had an employee that you were hiring to do work around your house or in your business or wherever, and you were going to pay them $100,000 a month, how much work would you expect out of them? Probably a whole lot, right? Yeah, well, in order to make $100,000 a month in your business, you're going to have to put in a whole lot of work. Okay? And every time that you sacrifice a minute of your day, of your work day especially, okay, it costs you $9.58 a minute. So let's do some math. Let's say I want to go to Gulf Shores and I want to go down there and spend a week in Gulf Shores. Well, that's 5 days of my work week times 40 hours times 60 minutes in an hour. Now we're at what, 2,400 minutes times $9.58. I need to find a way to make sure that I can continue to produce revenue during that time that I'm gone, or accept the fact that it's going to cost me thousands of dollars and a dink towards my goals being accomplished because I want to go take this vacation. Is that vacation more important than your achievable goal? It depends on your motivation. If your motivation is there and it's achievable, it's pretty specific, then we're on the right track. But knowing the amount of work that it's going to take to achieve those goals is critical. And knowing what we're going to do to accomplish this on a daily basis and what we need to work through on a regular basis to get there is going to be very, very important. So what is the R? Relevant. Does it really matter? Okay. So specific, motivating, achievable, and relevant. All right. Is this goal relevant? Does it even matter? And I don't just mean matter to you. I mean, does it matter to your customer? Okay, a lot of times I see people online and they make social media, TikTok videos or Facebook videos or Instagram or whatever, and they're like, hey guys, go do this thing, go click on this, go do that, whatever, because it'll help me. It'll help me. Well, I hate to break this to you, Buttercup, but most people don't give a flip about you, okay? Especially some stranger on the internet. Hey, click subscribe on my channel so that I can grow. I don't care if you grow, okay? So it needs to be a specific, motivating, achievable, and relevant to you and to your client, okay? Listen, if I achieve the double comma club, okay, that means that I've made $1 million. That means my business is so focused on helping other people grow and be successful. Do you know how many people I will have had to have helped be successful in order to achieve that? That drives me to not only be good at what I do, but to put out great content and to do the best I can at putting out content that is high value, okay, so that it's something that can help that many people be successful. That is a very relevant goal. All right, it's relevant to me because it helps me achieve my dreams, but it's also relevant to my clients. It's because it's going to make sure that it holds me accountable to deliver an optimal product or an optimal service. So yes, we want our goals to be specific. Yes, we want them to be motivating. Yes, we want them to be achievable, but we definitely want them to be relevant to our customers and to us. So when you go into the discussion of your perfect customer and who it is, and you've tried to break that down and you've tried to understand who they are, do you really understand their main pain point? Why is this relevant to them? Because if achieving your goal helps them achieve or eliminate a pain point within their life or their business, now your goal being achieved is valuable to them as well. And it's relevant to them as well. And they're going to be more likely to help you grow your business by being a customer or a client, and because it's something that they're going to gain out of this too. So you really have to think of this multifaceted. It's a matrix of things that you got to consider, not just a linear list of, hey, do A, B, C. That's just not how this works. A lot of people get into affiliate marketing or digital marketing or online business and they think, okay, just show me the checklist, man. Show me, what do I got to do every day? I've gotten that question multiple times. What do I do every day? What do I do every day? Okay, well, what are my daily tasks? First of all, let me jump off topic just for a minute here. If you're asking questions like that, you're asking the wrong questions, okay? You're asking, what do I need to be told to do to be successful? Well, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'll tell you how things work. You have to decide what to do and what you're willing to do in order to be successful, okay? So back onto relevance. Make sure that the goal you're setting for yourself is a goal that is relevant to you and your customer. trackable? Okay, is your goal trackable? Can you monitor and adjust? Can you improvise, overcome, and adapt as things start to shift within your work and your efforts and what you're doing to try to achieve this goal? Can you track it? I'll give you a great example. In the karate business, we were very, very driven on tracking every single number we could. Because it helped us to be better at what we needed to be better at. It helped us to know where to focus our efforts in our training. So to sign up new members, let's say, in the karate business, we did what's called VIPing, where you would go around and hand out a card or a pass for like a free month or something like that. And encourage people to give you their phone number. So they would give you your phone number, and then we would have somebody on staff that would call them to try to set up an appointment with them to come in and visit the school. While they were there, when they showed up, we would give them a tour of the facility, and then we would talk about their goals, and we would help them with their, how maybe we could be a solution for that and help them, and then offer them, a program to enroll and go from there. So one of the things we tracked were how many hands did you shake? Okay. And out of the people, how many hands you shook, how many phone numbers did you get? And out of the phone numbers you got, how many people actually set an appointment? And out of the appointments that were set, how many people actually showed up? Okay. And out of the people that showed up, how many of them actually enrolled in the program? Okay. And out of the people who enrolled in the program, how many of them moved on into a more advanced program? And out of those people, what goals have they set that they've actually achieved? So there was a very strategic process to measure and calculate all of the numbers that were going on. Here's where that became really, really advantageous for us. By tracking all of these things, everything specific to getting to our goals, what we found was we actually discovered that 50% of the people who give you their phone number will never even set an appointment to come in the door. Okay. But out of that 50% that was left that did, only 20% would actually show up at the appointment. Okay. And then we found that after that we could really manage and work with each individual instructor or sales representative who is talking to the customer about enrolling in the program and watch their particular numbers. And one person may have 70 or 80% of the people that they talk to would enroll, and another person had 20 or 30% of the people they would talk to and would enroll. And now I could go in and train each one of them individually based on what they needed. And funny enough, the one who would get 80%, most of those people quit. Why? Because he was high pressure. He was really, really good at making sure that they didn't leave that office without signing that membership. That was just it. But the one who got the 30 to 40% people enrolled, they ended up becoming instructors. Okay, these people were great students who were going to be there for a long time. So there were some things that we can manipulate and not necessarily manipulate, but track and then leverage to our advantage. Trackable goals is critical. In the digital affiliate marketing business, I want to track everything I can. So I track how many videos did I put out today, what platforms did I put them on, how many views did they get, how many comments did they get, how many likes did they get, did I respond to those comments, was I sincere, what did I do in that video that maybe worked, did I try to use various things within each platform, what hashtags did I use, what was I listed in the the search tables for TikTok? Did it have the right categorization? And I want to track all of that. And then how many of those people actually came to my website or gave me their email address maybe, and then out of those people, how many people enrolled in what programs? And I can maybe look at like metrics along the lines of how long did someone watch my TikTok video? How long were they engaged? And then, maybe go in and tweak my videos to see where am I losing my interest. There's a lot of things that you can track, but you want to make sure that your goals are trackable. How can I track my progress? When I was losing weight, I would track how many pounds a day I was dropping, how many, calories I was taking in, how much water I was drinking, all of these things. How much exercise was I doing? There's the interesting one. Most people don't realize that the diet and exercise program that I did that really worked for me, I lost 100 pounds in 6 months, 5 months, I think it was, and didn't exercise once the entire time. So yeah, you can lose fat. I guarantee you can lose fat. And there are certain ways to do it without exercise. But I'm not saying that's the best way. I'm just saying that it worked for me and accomplishing my specific goal. SMART goals. S-M-A-R-T. When you set a goal in your business, you want to make sure that it is specific, motivating, achievable, relevant, and trackable. Every single goal you set should have that. Now, what I like to do is make it real. Okay, this is a little bonus outside of the SMART acronym. I like to make it very, very physically real to me. So here's what I do. I want to be in the Double Comma Club Award with ClickFunnels. It's a company that I use to do my web development, my funnels. But they had a future Double Comma Club Award winner, thing they sent me, and I cut it out and I put it in a frame and I hung it in my living room. And it's something that I look at every single day so that I can see what I want to achieve. That's my goal. I keep that goal at the forefront of my mind every single day. And the more that I work towards that goal and the more that I achieve a little bit, eventually I'll get there. Okay. And when I do, trust me, gonna be a big party that day. Me and my friends are definitely gonna vacation that week. Let me tell you what, I'm gonna take some time off and plan to spend that money to do it. I know. But yeah, I want to keep that real. I know a lot of professional salesmen, they want a new boat or a new car, and they take a picture of that car and they put it on their computer. Or I want to be skinny. My wife got a little sticker she put on her refrigerator that has this doctor on it that says you could have easily lost 30 pounds this month. And it motivated her. I don't know how, but it did. So whatever it is, make sure that you are specific about your goals, and that you know exactly how they're going to help. You achieve your greater goal. You want to be motivating, something that is your why. You have to find your why. Why are you doing this? Is it really that important to you? Okay. Are you excited about the idea of it? Do you like the notion of it? Or are you willing to put in the work to do it? Okay. Specific, motivating, achievable. Make it something you can do, and then relevant to you and your customer, and trackable so that you can keep up with your progress, how you're doing, and then improvise, overcome, and adapt as needed. So I hope that this course has helped you, because if it hasn't, I've failed. And that is not my goal, okay? I am very specific. I am very motivated. I am very, I want to set all of these things too for me. The reason I did this course, okay, my specific goal was to be able to provide a way to help people in affiliate marketing, newbies especially, overcome the struggles that they run into. Okay, I've included sections in this program for how to pick your perfect niche, how to do the business blueprints, how to pick the right business blueprints, how to set SMART goals, okay, how to overcome technology challenges, how to build your social following. All of these things are in there, and I encourage you to go do one of those other sessions next, and hopefully it can help you achieve your goals. Make them smart. All right, I'm Dr. Jason Owen. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next class.